Innovation Outpost is a community of learning and innovation. It's a place where individuals can come to learn new skills that make them more employable, more promotable. They can increase their annual household income. They can find the connectivity to employment opportunities that increase the trajectory for their own lives. Innovation Outpost is entirely about the juxtaposition of technology and people, and really understanding the way that work is already evolving and bringing this entire region forward to understand more about how we can accelerate the use of technology in order to have people working alongside in more meaningful roles, more fulfilling roles. It's also a place where businesses can come and immerse themselves in that community of learning, to give them an opportunity to retain more of the staff they have by implementing a learning and development strategy in partnership not only with Innovation Outpost, but with all of our partners, the higher educational institutions in the Panhandle, the subject matter experts, the mentors, and so forth. It's definitely a community where individuals and companies can come together to learn, to work on projects together, to implement new technologies, and find ways to build exciting new businesses in the region. Upscale Amarillo is a program that we launched. We're entering our third cohort. It began last October. We recently started calling it Upscale Amarillo instead of Career Accelerators. Essentially, it's the program where individuals can come and learn some digital skills today. Individuals who successfully complete our 8-week sprint, they earn an industry-recognized credential. That's an important addition to whatever education you have, whether it's a post-secondary education or just a high school education. There's not another model like it in the United States. There are elements of it everywhere. We believe in world-class instruction, but we don't believe that we have to build that capacity ourselves. This is the model of finding the most qualified, most engaging instructor wherever they live and bringing them to Amarillo by using technology. Once that instructor is done, we now have a world-class certified success coach program where success coaches are working on individualized learning, personal learning reinforcement, helping people navigate difficult circumstances in their life that typically would lead them to quit that program. And so it's about continuing to stack up the credentials and learn as much as you can about yourself, about technology, about the opportunities to connect in the area. By working directly with employers in the region, the same employers who have a need to hire these types of skills, we're able to much more easily bring the community together. Whether you're a learner as a member or you're a partner, an employer, we have the opportunity to create events, to activate this great space that we're now in, and to build the programming required to bring those connections to happen. They're not unintentional collisions. We're very intentional and very thoughtful about the programming we create to make sure that not only are the members being introduced to potential employers, but those employers are meeting the people who can potentially fill the need they have. BOC has been an incredible champion for us since day one. From the first time that I met Alex O'Brien and Brad Swaddling and John Adamchak from BOC, they've been nothing but supportive. Not only have they been a financial partner and supporter for us, but they've been our champion in terms of John and Brad taking time to be our mentors in that first cohort, to work with 4 of our members going through that first cohort. They've been our partner in terms of introducing us to other businesses in the region. They have been instrumental in impacting the lives of 4 individuals who completed our first cohort. Those individuals went from work they didn't want to be doing to a great place to work here in Amarillo. And every day that goes by, BOC becomes a more important partner for us. When you can take somebody who finds very little self-value and in 1 year time, not just give them the gift of some confidence where they learn new skills and figure out that they can learn at an advanced level, but also connect them to the ideal opportunity where they can envision themselves doing much, much more, and with an employer who has welcomed them not only to that team, but shown them what their trajectory can be, it's life-changing. That's our ideal outcome. And they may not all be that special. But when you get it right and you take the right person and you put them with the right employer or match them with the right employer, it is inspirational. It's life-changing for me too. It's life-changing for our team. That's why we wake up every day thinking about how we improve the systems and processes to do that more often and at scale. Because when we get it right, it's a great story. It's incredible. We have a model where the members who are learning new skills, they're not asked to pay anything. And so we're constantly looking for partners who can help us out financially by supporting a couple of seats or more. And the way that actually works is we find matching dollars for every dollar that the employers put forth. So we can think about that as subsidized workforce innovation. In order to build a digital or a technical workforce, we have to rethink, we have to ask ourselves the question, what are we willing to do differently? And if you're willing to have that conversation as an employer, we're willing to engage. So just come on over to Innovation Outpost. We'll go through a design process with you, understand what the current needs are, what the future needs are for your business, and we'll figure out how we can help or how we can help connect to others who can as well. Amarillo College is a very special place, maybe unique, maybe the unicorn for higher education in the United States. You see the billboards around town that it's a top 5 academic institution, but you can't point to one institution that is doing these two things. They've gone from 19% completion rate to 64% completion rate over the course of 6 or 7 years. And that's an unprecedented level of improvement or pace of improvement. And they've closed the equity gap at the same time, where Hispanic students outperform white students. When you put those two things together, I've looked a lot. You can't find another school that's done that. So now, one of the reasons I'm here is I've identified that that's a high-performing institution of higher education. Now, the trick is, how do we go from high-performing school to strategic industry partner to a regional catalyst? And Amarillo College is up for that challenge. And they've invested heavily, and they helped build this space. And they helped us introduce us to every key member of the community. It's been an incredible partnership, and it only grows in value every day. I'm from a relatively small city, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I grew up there. I keep going home there, but I've lived around the world, and I speak around the country, and I've worked in different parts of the world and so forth. I have yet to find a community that is facing the challenges that we're facing here in the Panhandle and is willing to take them on so directly and work together in order to achieve that. But here there's a sense of optimism and a sense of hope, and there's a sense of camaraderie and family. And this place is built on multi-generational families, and then this infusion of this incredible community of multiple nationalities and 36 refugee groups, and it's just this incredible chemistry that actually makes the kinds of grand challenges that we're confronting possible. It's possible to solve those things when you work together. That's what makes it special. There are much bigger cities with many more educational institutions, Fortune 500 companies and so forth, that can't get out of their own way and achieve these kinds of things by working together. Imagine the opportunity for your employees to extend that invitation to others in their lives that matter to them. So you can become an employer partner. You can have a partnership level where you come in and leverage our industry R&D spaces. You can get very involved with us in these new technologies of industrial robotics, advanced data analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cybersecurity, software development, 3D printing, additive manufacturing, augmented reality, virtual reality, the human skills. If those things interest you, or if they'll be great for your business or your personal life, you should just come be a part of the community that we're building here. My name is Todd McLees. I'm the managing partner of Innovation Outpost in Amarillo, Texas.